Hey guys, Sam here, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough video of how to use fiat currencies on the FTX OTC portal. Um, so here is, the FTX website, and normally to deposit and withdraw, you use the wallet function. But you can also use our OTC portal. The OTC portal is at otc.ftx.com. It has the same logins as FTX does. So if you log into your FTX account, you'll automatically be logged into your FTX OTC account. So you go to the OTC portal here, and you can go to your OTC wallet, and you can see that there's a bunch of different things that you can deposit and withdraw here. Some standard things, Ripple, Stellar, things like that. But in addition to that, you can deposit and withdraw some fiat currencies. So in my account right now, I have some Turkish lira and some US dollars. In order to deposit it, what you do is you send a wire transfer. So you'll notice that if you click this button, it just links here to a help article describing how to send fiat currencies to us. And the summary of this article is just reach out to us. You can email us at support@ftx.com, and we'll create a group chat with you and the OTC desk and help coordinate, and we'll give you the wire instructions. Once you send a wire, once it sort of reaches the bank account, you'll be credited on your OTC portal. So now let's say that I have this Turkish lira that I deposited somehow, and I'd like to trade futures with it. So what I want to do basically is move this Turkish lira from my OTC account over to my FTX wallet. And once it's in my FTX wallet, I could use it to trade all of the futures there. But of course, Turkish lira is not actually a token on FTX. And so in order to move this over to FTX, you have to turn it into dollars. So the way you do that is with this FTX transfer button. So I'm going to click this here. And let's say I want to transfer my TRY here over to FTX. I have 143 Turkish lira. Let's say I want to move 70 of them over. So I'll enter the quantity here, and using whatever exchange rate our bank is giving us, it will allow you to in this case take 70 Turkish lira. It will remove those from your OTC balances, and then it'll credit $12.13 US dollars to your FTX wallet. And they should be basically equal to standard FX exchange rates. So if I want to, I can just click this Convert and Transfer to FTX button here. And now you'll see that my Turkish lira balance is lower. But if I go here to my FTX wallet, you'll see that my USD stablecoin balance just increased. And you can scroll down here and see this deposit here of the $12 from this Turkish lira. And cool, now I have $12 more of collateral, and I can use this to trade any of the futures on FTX. So that's how you can move fiat currencies from your OTC portal wallet into USD collateral. So to kind of follow through this whole process, if you have Turkish lira in your bank account and you want to trade FTX futures, you log into your OTC account. You deposit Turkish lira by wiring it. And again, contact us to get wire instructions. Then you click this button here once it's landed, and this will basically turn the TRY into USD and credit it to your FTX account. Similarly, you can just move dollars one-to-one in and out. So if I want to click this button here now and move $15 from my OTC account to FTX, I can just click this button. Now I have $10 instead of 25 there, and if I go back to my wallet here, I have another $15 that just got credited to my FTX account. You can move them back as well. So if you want to, for instance, withdraw dollars from your FTX account, you can click this button here. And let's say I want to move $35 from my FTX wallet, where I have 80 or so of them, back to the OTC portal. I can just type this in here, click Transfer FTX to OTC, And then could take a second here. There we go. And now I'm back up to $45 here, and I'm $35 lower here. So this is how you transfer fiat currencies back and forth between your OTC account and your FTX account. Again, when you do dollars, it's just the same thing in and out. When you do a different currency, it will transfer it into dollars every time you move into FTX. If I wanted to move some of my dollars from FTX into Turkish lira on the portal, I could click this button here, transfer from FTX. And let's say I want to turn $8 from my FTX account here and move it into the OTC portal. You can see here, this would debit $8 and give me 45 Turkish lira. So I click this button here, and now you see I've got more Turkish lira. If you then want to withdraw some of this, all you have to do is click withdraw on the OTC account, type in the amount of US dollars that you want to withdraw, and then here you can put your wire information. You can click on this link to find exactly what information you need to input, and then you just click withdraw. And within a day or so, we will send out the wire transfer to your bank account. So cool, that's how you use fiat currencies on FTX. Currently, we support US dollar, Turkish lira. You can see the stable coins, obviously. We also support Aussie dollar, Hong Kong dollar, Great British Pound, and Euros, and you can find all of those balances here. And they all work sort of the same way that Turkish lira did. A few notes on using wire transfers. First of all, you have to be the highest tier of KYC in order to use any fiat. In order to wire money to or from FTX, you must use a bank account that has your name on it. And by your name, I mean the same name as the person or entity that the FTX account was registered under. So if it's an individual account, it has to be the same as the individual KYC for that account. It has to be the same as the name on the bank account. And if the FTX account is a corporate account, then it also has to be a corporate bank account for the same entity. That's true both for deposits and for withdrawals. And again, if you're going to be wiring currencies in and out, we strongly recommend that you create a chat group with our OTC desk so that we can help communicate, so that you can ping us when you've sent wires, and so that we can communicate. Note that there can be delays in fiat currency transferring in or out. Often, your bank will use some intermediary bank to send to our bank, and that can take time. As always, bank transfers can be a little bit complicated. There are often a lot of fields you fill in. Try to be careful about it. If in doubt, always feel free to send sort of a small test transfer to make sure it all works. We used to have a $10,000 withdrawal minimum. We no longer have that, so you can send in or out any amount. But note that there is a $75 US dollar fee on fiat wire transfer withdrawals under $10,000 of size. And that's just to cover the sort of processing fees that were charged by our banks in sending out wires. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, really happy to hear your feedback, your thoughts, and excited for FTX to be the platform that meets all of your crypto needs. Thanks.